What's going on, Facebook Live? Keith Shannon here with the
Michelle Biro.
The lovely Michelle Biro. Listen, today we're not going to take up a lot of your time. You can see that I dressed up really for this episode. You know, I wanted to keep up with my wife here. We're going to talk about how to grow your small business. We're going to talk about advertising and how we do it and how you can do it too. So let's talk about Google AdWords. I mean, that's the first. Matt Hicks, how you doing, buddy? Let's talk about Google AdWords. Google AdWords is to today's yellow pages. Really, you know, you punch something up on Google, you're looking for wine, you punch in, you know, fantastic wine, and all this stuff comes up, wine. The first three at the top are paid advertising, the rest below are organic. So with Google AdWords, that's how we bring in the majority of our business, our walk-ins, our, you know, our telephone calls. People will punch in, you know, carpet Hamilton. And because I have that keyword, it will come up carpet Hamilton, says direct carpet. They will get on the phone, call direct carpet, talk to Gina, talk to Michelle, and then book an appointment where then Michelle will actually go set up an in-home consultation and she will go see them, show them samples on site. Voila, the deal is sold because she's great. And then, you know, rock and roll. So that's Google AdWords.
Actually, I want to add one thing on because I know this. You hear this from me all the time. One thing you have to really watch when it comes to Google AdWords is that you can have negative keywords and you can have keywords that you actually punch in to attract people. So we have to really watch, and we monitor this on a daily, weekly basis, because sometimes we get a lot of calls for marine carpet or someone to carpet their car floor. So
explain that a little bit. I want to explain that a little bit?
Yeah. Do you want to take it over?
Sure.
Because you're the one who actually does that stuff.
So that is called, you know, broad match. When you get into AdWords a little bit more, there's broad match, there's exact match, there's long tail keywords, short tail keywords. So I could have something to really, you know, niche down. I could have, you know, carpet in Hamilton $7.99. You could have that kind of a keyword and actually punch that in. So if someone actually punched that in, you could get it. You could have, you know, cheap carpet Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, or cheap carpet Mississauga. The longer one is the long tail keyword. So on your simple match, we have carpet. But if someone punches in marine carpet, that will pop up as well, and that's, I think, and we're having a little bit of trouble with marine carpet all the time.
Well, you know, I guess people need it. Maybe it's something we should get into.
They do. Hi, Barb Jones. Hi, Phil. What's going on?
But yeah, I mean, Google AdWords is pretty complex, so that's just a quick description, I guess, a very surface level lowdown of just how you can use Google AdWords, so that when people are punching up, I know everything that I look for, it's in the Google bar, and that's how I find out everything. So that's how people find us, so we use that as part of it. Another one, well, which comes down to the sales, I guess, and then the installation at the end of the day, is referrals. It's very important, again, to really understand how important your clients are to you, because one client could be 10 or it could be -10. So taking care of your customers and letting them know that you'd love a referral from them, you can always ask. There's never hurts asking someone. People always like to help. And if they're happy with the service, they'll tell their friends, they'll tell their family. But if they're not happy with the service, they'll
tell their friends, they'll tell their family.
So referral is a big part of our company, and that's why we always make sure that we take care of our clients from the first phone call, and that's, you know, being on time, that's being punctual, that's being polite, that's always, you know, taking care of what their needs are rather than just a quick sale. So keep that in mind when it comes to referrals, because with social media these days, it can go really far or it can close you down really fast. And you know.
Well, yeah, because people are keeping tabs on you all the time. Ray Austin, how you doing? Hey, if you guys are enjoying the conversation, hit that that thumbs up, the hearts, you know, share the love, share all that good stuff. You know, I'll say something for Michelle, because she's a huge part of that referral thing, how she takes care of customers. I mean, Michelle does a really thorough, we do a great job on the install, but Michelle's on the front line, Gina's on the front line, where it's the way that you talk to people. It's the way that, Michelle will go to someone's house, do the free in-home consultation, walk them through all the carpets, but Michelle won't just sell them carpets. She will give them, she will talk to them about what's right for their application. And then after she's left, and let's say, they haven't closed on the deal, Michelle will talk to them through email and text and things like that. Follow up. That's a huge thing. And then when the referrals come in, people say, you know what, they took really good care of us, and they not just did a good job, they did a great install, but from, like Michelle said, from step 1 to step 20, everything was amazing. Scott Penfold, what's going on, brother?
Hey, Scotty. Okay, so this is going back to organic.
Let's talk about
leads.
Organic.
Yeah. You want to start on that one?
Sure.
Okay.
So we use Google. We told you guys that. Now, if you go down, the first 3 are paid advertising on Google. Below the third is the start of the organic. So if you were to go right now and punch up direct carpet, you would see that we would come up on the paid and then go 3 down, and then on the 4th one, we usually come up number 4, organic would say direct carpet, maybe 4th or 5th, but organic is free. I mean, that is where you really get...
I think we actually come up right under the paid ad.
I think we do, on number 4.
Yeah,
number 4.
Pretty quick on that. I know it's taken a couple of years to get there, but...
And how we got there was when we first started going heavy on social, is I would load into all the what are the directories and stuff. I would upload, directcarpet.ca.
Links, backlinks.
Yeah, backlinks and forward links and all that good stuff. And we would also do videos. We would do how-to videos. We would do carpet videos. I mean, the one video on YouTube, I think, is sitting at 155,000 hits. And that, because Google's owned by YouTube and so forth and so on, that links back and does really well for us, too. So organic is free. I mean, you don't pay for organic. You pay for AdWords, but you don't pay for organic. So working your organic side is super, super important.
And it even comes back to our website, and that's why it was really popular even with our new HTML5 rather than the Flash. Within the website, there's a lot of ways, whether you're tagging photos, that you've got your website set up properly under different headings, because that's what Google will look for. We try to update our website regularly, and whether that's changing things up or whether it's adding new content, Google looks at that because it's not stagnancy. So instead it shows that you're a moving entity, you're good real estate, and therefore maybe what people are looking for because you're out there and you're constantly moving.
Don't set it and forget it.
No.
So the more that you keep your website kind of uploaded with new videos, change things around. We've noticed that it's done.
Blogging is great too.
Yeah, blogging. And we've noticed that it works for us really, really well. Let's talk about word of mouth a little bit.
Well, I think we touched base on that a little bit.
That was referral, but word of mouth is like, tell everybody. If you have a business, you tell everybody. If you're in a band, you tell everybody you're in a band. So if you have a business, why wouldn't you give everyone a business card and tell everybody and get on Facebook Live and say, listen, we got a carpet coming. You better come and buy some carpet.
Well, you gotta, they say you gotta live, you gotta eat, you gotta breathe, sleep your business.
You really do.
And this is what we do. It is what we do.
What do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of this hair today? I was working. I was doing work.
But again, word of mouth. We do talk to people about it. Obviously, word of mouth is, again, going to come from referrals. If anybody's looking for somebody, always let people know that you appreciate business, and if they have anyone that you could send them, we're open to it. Lastly, something that we're just going to be starting out, and we'll get back to you on how it works for us, but lawn signs. If you're ever driving around and you see on the corner or in between the median, they'll have a lawn sign that'll just have maybe a company name, the business, and a number. Well, it's these days, people, when they're sitting at lights, they're looking around, and we're going to try and see how that works. But on the flip side of that, also when Keith or any of our installers are at a job, what we're going to do is put it on the lawn that day and see if they wouldn't mind leaving it there for a couple days or until they get sick of it, just letting people know. And we're going to play around with a couple different call to action, so whether it's just our name and our number, or maybe, hey, your neighbor's getting carpet by, us, give us a call if
another,
you're interested,
direct carpet, another happy customer kind of thing. It's like, ooh, direct carpet, another happy customer. I must have done a good job. So, but we actually heard through the grapevine of a curling club that actually uses lawn signs, and they put out the lawn signs at the beginning of the curling season, and they crushed it. The sign-ups were huge. They were signing up 200 people.
Well, I know, talking from experience, I look at every lawn sign, whether it's on
Myself
our
as
street.
well.
Yeah, I know we had our roof done recently, and the first thing that I noticed was 3 days before when they came and dropped the box off, they put a lawn sign on our lawn. So 3 days before, and then left it there, I guess, until we either decided to get rid of it or maybe did they come pick it up? But it worked, and I check it out. So I consider myself a consumer and a customer. So sometimes I'll go by what I look at as well. And
Hi,
try
Angela.
those.
Hi, Mary Ellen. What's going on, girl? You want to talk about? We just started with Facebook ads, so we're doing a little bit Google local reviews. If you go to directcarpet.ca, you will see that we have. I think is it 34 reviews right now?
I think we're at 37 for the Hamilton
Positive
area.
reviews.
Yeah, that's a really important one, especially in the eyes of Google.
It's organic.
Yeah,
Number
it is
one,
organic.
it's free. Number
and
two,
it's relevant because it tells Google how you're doing on their real estate, and so therefore how important you will be to them as well, and that really helps with organic. But it also helps that if you're going to punch something up, and let's say those top 3 ads or whatever it is comes up, and you see the 3 of them, and they all kind of look legit. They all have got great, ads, call to actions, but one person has maybe a 3.5 star and 2 reviews. Another person may have 6 5-stars, but all of a sudden you get up to where someone has 45-star reviews, or at least even 40 reviews between 4 and 5. That's usually what will give people the incentive to maybe call you first. And we have had that. We've had people actually let us know that's why they called them. So we make sure that we ask people for reviews. We don't ask them what to write or tell them what kind of rating to give us, but we do ask for, if they wouldn't mind giving us a rating on Google, because it does help our customers when looking for a trusted contractor and just to talk about their experience. So that's really how we've got to there, but it's something on a daily basis we really push, and that we think is very important.
We love reviews, and we love when you guys push on those little hearts and those little thumbs up and stuff like that, reviews, and then
very
reviews
important.
again, and then reviews.
More
because
reviews.
you know what? That's how how do we pick a movie these days, guys? We go and we check out the reviews. I know I do. Check out, it says 1 star. I don't want to watch that movie. I'm not paying $5.99 to rent that, stuff. So think about it. You check out a restaurant, you want to see reviews. Yelp, that's Yelp's forte, right? So reviews, super important. Work hard for them. Do great work, and you will get great reviews.
Yeah. And keeping that in mind from the beginning will also give you incentive to treat your customers the way they should be anyhow, right?
Definitely.
So another thing that we've done for a while, and we're just revisiting the table with,
use
is
this right here.
Yeah, logos, apparel, van, car wraps. This is free advertising on a daily basis. Not free, you actually have to pay for the wrap, but on the road these days, especially when you're commuting and traveling the way we are and the way, our installers are, if someone is driving beside you for 10 minutes and you've got a nice clean, logo or at least some kind of advertising on your vehicle, it's top of mind, right? And
top of mind.
They're actually saying these days where we're going different with this is we're not even emphasizing the phone number. We're emphasizing on just directcarpet.ca with our logo.
Drive them to the website.
Because you're driving them to the website. It's a lot easier for someone to remember a name than a phone number, and you know how you're not allowed to text or call or talk and drive these days. So at the end of the day, it's easier for someone. So that's where we're revamping some of our van wraps and our car wraps. And
we're doing radio right now.
Yep,
we have
radio
ads on Y108. And to finish off, most of you guys know that we did the television show Love It or List It for seasons 4 and season 5. I'm not sure if it's 15 episodes, 20 episodes, but we were on there for like 2 years straight. And that really, really helped boost credibility. Not all you can get on a TV show. You might not have a TV show that's around you, but, local, any kind of local TV. We do breakfast television. Anything local that you can get on, you just call them up and say, I'd love to come on and talk about, our profession. And usually, you can get on.
Yeah, it gives you credibility. They're always looking for it. It's how they run their business, right? The morning show is all about, your local, what's going on in your local city. So definitely getting on maybe a local television station just about what your services are, and And the other thing, exactly, with Love or List It or any of that, it gives you a little bit more credibility than maybe your competitor. So, especially if it's a show that somebody likes, it's also a topic of conversation that you can have, which kind of breaks the ice and gives you a little bit more rapport with the person, or takes it away from being a sale. Instead, now you're talking on more of a just person-to-person basis. So that's one
Hey,
thing
Brian
that we use.
Baumler, we want to be on your show, so if you're watching this today, call me. I guess that's it.
Yeah, so I don't know how
That's
long
advertising.
we did that in, but
Yeah, that's how we do it. And
a couple of things that we're doing anyways, and that we have done to get us this point. But
as we go, we'll let you guys know how the TV's going and how things work.
super. Okay.
So Keith Shannon
Michelle Biro
from directcarpet.ca. We'll see you on the next one, the flip side. Bye. Hey,
Cut.
listen, are you guys still there? You guys can go, man.
Cut
like anytime.
it
Cut
out.
it out.
Yeah. All
Ciao.
right, see you later.